everybody, welcome to 307 Country. So today, we got a little project we got to get done in the bathroom up where I remodeled the shower. I need to put a exhaust fan in, and so Paula bought one here, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So today is the day we're going to finally try and get that done. And haven't showed like a final video on the shower yet, so this will kind of serve that purpose too. So let me turn you around here and show you the shower and show you what we got going on. So there's the ceiling fan. It's a light fan combination. So we'll put that up here. I'll blind you here for a second. There's where we're going to put it, somewhere in that area. We got to run a vent outside. You can't just vent those into the attic. A lot of other stuff. So anyway, here is the shower finished product pretty much. Back in this little area here, I'm going to build a set of shelves in there. You can kind of see where there used to be some, you know, across there. But I'm going to build a full unit that just fits in there. Tile turned out pretty good. We've got that extra shower head holder there for the extra shower head. The little alcove shelf things that I put in there. Got the shelf down there on the seat down there. So yeah, turned out pretty good. But anyway, let's get after this light and fan combination thing, and we'll get that done. Get one more project out of the way. There's still a few finished things to be done in here. I got some drywall to do up around the top of the shower and get some caulking in and things like that, but it is what it is. It takes a while to get stuff done around here when there's a million things to do, so just kind of pick and choose what we can get done when we got the time. So anyway, we'll be back in a minute. All right, let's open the box and see what we got here. Now, I'm not going to do any of the electrical on video, just due to the fact that, you know, how YouTube is. Let me just put it this way, don't do any electrical. Hire it out. Just to get me off any responsibility on that deal. So basically you want to try to mount it to a joist. Now, a couple things on this. When you're retrofitting it into an existing bathroom that's, you know, remodel type deal, you may only have one switch, so you can, excuse me, the switch will turn on the fan and the light at the same time. Running new wire is a pretty complicated deal. I mean, it's not complicated, it's time consuming. It can be a pain. You might wind up having to tear out a bunch of drywall and stuff. On this bathroom, we've got one switch, so, and there's no way to run another circuit up there. There is a way to run a circuit up there. I'm just not going to take the time to do it. So with this one, turn the light on, the fan will come on too. That's just how it'll be. So you got in here, it shows, you know, black plug-in. Obviously that'll go in the black slot. The white for the light will obviously go in the white one. I'll have to read the instruction to figure out how the light part goes into the housing here. But anyway, so looks like so we've got our wiring there on the top of the box, and flanges here to attach it to a joist. So what I need to do is get up here, take this light off, and find my rafters in my ceiling and cut a hole, and we'll go from there. So I'll bring you back for that here in a minute. All right, well, I got the old light fixture off. I guess show you that. Power's off, so let's crawl up in the attic, which I've never been up there before, I don't think, and see what we got up there. We'll have to figure out, we got to get a light up there, and I'll have to go get it. Let me go grab a headlamp real quick, and we'll jump up there. All right, well, we're about ready to go up here. One thing I didn't mention, we do have, I don't know, ghost or spirit, whatever, living here. Shelby calls him Billy. I don't know why. He has pushed Paula down the stairs before. I don't know, just one of those things, but let's go ahead and see what we can find up in the attic. Looks like we need to clean some cobwebs off. This is actually a really small access hole for an attic. Oh, that's cool. There's some sheetrock on top of the sheetrock that could fall down on your head when you open this up. What the hell? Obviously, nobody's been up here since hell, who knows when. What's that? I don't know if I can fit my fat old behind up through here. All right, let's see. Nice and chilly up here, and I have no access to the bathroom attic. Oh, this just goes out over that bedroom, and that bedroom. So we're gonna have to see where I can access that one from. And may not be able to. I don't know. Alright, let's try a different route. Alright, well, there's no access from the inside. And this is looking at it from the outside. Upstairs, that's where the bathroom is. So, looks like about my only option is trying to go in through that gable vent. So I'll have to tear the trim off, pull the vent off, and then see what happens. Fun. Don't you love how remodel projects just turn into a major deal? All right, let's see what happens. Well, I don't think I captured what I was doing up there. Anyway, got the attic access, the gable vent taken off, and as you can see, there's a 2x4 up there holding up the ridge beam. So there's not really any attic access that way. We're gonna go back inside and explore inside and see what we can figure out. I'm not real impressed with how they built this attic access, but they should have headed off at least one joist and given it got a little bit of room. My big old body ain't barely fit up here. They got wires right here next to the attic access, which is a no-no. But anyway, back in the day, well, even still, here, we don't have codes here. There's no inspectors, so most people just build the way they want. But anyway, let me turn you over here where we're gonna cut a hole in this and see what we can destroy. Hopefully you can see over there. I got running my Hero 7 right now. My Hero 9 started acting up. I had a bunch of videos that I'd recorded over the last couple days that I was going to try and upload a video, and took the SD card out, and there wasn't any videos. And so there was a couple actually, but not everything that I'd recorded. And I did that a couple times, recorded some new stuff, go to download it, it wouldn't be there. I delete what was on the card, and every time I opened the card back up on my laptop, there was a video there that I'd kept deleting. So I don't know what the deal was there. And then I hooked it to my phone, and all the videos that I recorded were available to upload on my phone. So I've been trying to get them on the computer. I plugged my GoPro into the computer and uploaded them that way, and it seems to be working pretty good. So I can tell kind of where the valley is on this. I think if I cut right here, I'll be all right. So we'll see if I can get in here. Got a big enough hole for my butt to get through. Let me get speed out that. Voila, dead center in there. So I'll cut up a little higher, enough for me to get through. All right, we got a hole. And we got plywood to nail on. Let me show you what we're looking at here. All right, that is the attic above the bathroom. And now there is actually access to the attic, which is code for fire. So, all right, I'll get in there and find the light and we'll go from there. All right, there's the light fixture. Rafters on this side of it. And we'll put our vent right out to there. So now we can go down and cut a hole for the fan light combo. We'll get it wired in, hopefully down there, but maybe up here, I don't know. We'll have to see. So, all right, we'll be back in a minute. All right, well, the first thing we want to do is figure out how big our hole needs to be. Let's see. So, I would prefer this flange right here to be up against the sheetrock on this bottom side, but we're not going to be able to do that because we'd have to, in order for that to happen, we'd have to put it in from the bottom, and there's no way to cut the whole dot size for that flange to be on the bottom and actually fit it up, so we're going to have to put it in through the top, from the top. So what we need, our hole needs to be big enough for those flanges to drop down through the ceiling. We'll go 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, I'm sure. Nope. That's 8 9/16. Okay, so we're gonna put it in. We gotta put it in like this because these tabs go against the rafter, and the rafter's on this side. It's gotta go like that. So from the rafter, we need to come out. 8 3/4, and we need to be 8 1/2 wide. So 8 3/4 out from the rafter. First thing we need to do, yep, fall down, knock stuff off. Second thing we need to do is determine where the rafter's at. So in order to do that, we know that this box right here is nailed to the rafter on this side. So we're just going to stick the knife up, or the saw up in there, get you a good saw, and we're going to cut right along the rafter. You'll just have to kind of feel where it's at there. There we go. I want to try and run your blade straight up and down. We're going to be 8.5, so I'm going to cut straight from the edge of this cut here. 8.5. So about there. Now these ceilings in this house are double layered, half inch and thick. Okay, so kind of got an idea there. Now we'll take our framing square. And we'll set it up along our rafter. Doing a pretty good guesstimation there. Let's see. With the way the light is, I can't hardly see the measurement. I'm going to go 8.5 from there. So, that is light, obviously. 8 3/4 from here. Over there. And we'll just try to mark a square hole out on here. Something to that effect. And it would be nice to be really exact on this, but it's going to be kind of tough since we don't have a real good spot to mark from. So we cut this way along the rafter. Where's our 8 3/4 mark? There it is. Actually, let's go. And this is 8.5. Everything I got, it's like when you're on a ladder or something like this, I always store tools, throw them between my legs and hold them. And it just made me think back to the days when I did this all the time. You know, it was a nail gun or screw gun or whatever. I mean, if I had my bags on, it usually wasn't a tool, but it was something I was using. It wasn't a hand tool. You know, it was a power tool, nail gun, something like that. And I always wore out the crotches of my jeans. That was the first thing that'd go. I always wore knee pads, so I never wore the knees out, but I always wore out my crotch first. So I was saying this house had 2 layers of sheetrock, and they used radiant heat in some of these ceilings. I don't know if they got them up here, but they definitely had it downstairs. for heating. So I may run into a low volt fire up here. I guess like that. I'll bet there is one right there. Right where I need to cut. Definitely hitting something. Oh, nice. Would have been smarter to score that. And there we go. And there's those wires I was telling you about. Got a load of kit and drywall over your head, huh? We no longer use the heating system, so there'll never be power in those wires. We got them cut loose. Let's out. Do something with those. But they've got them in between the layers of sheetrock. It really didn't make a whole lot of sense, but a lot of stuff back in the day didn't make a whole lot of sense, so. All right. Now, I'll cut this loose. Well, we can just fold that back. And I don't know if I'll be able to get that loose. I'll go grab my flat bar, some other tools. I'll be right back. All right. We're on. I'm going to pry this off of here, maybe. Yeah. Now we're behind it. Oh, that other side didn't even have the nail in it. So I got the power off, so it's all right to pull these wire nuts off. Like I said, I'm not an electrician, don't pretend to be. Don't do this at home. Pow. No. That. Let's see where this goes in. I hope those are. So I'm gonna have to be in here with those wires, which means this corner. And that is gonna be too short. So now we have a bigger issue. My wire is too short to reach this knockout here to wire the fan in. So what I'm gonna have to do, as much as I hate to, is pull a new wire to the switch. Now, since I'm doing that, I am going to put a double switch here. I think. I'll have to look at this system in here to wire this up and see. But if I can, I'm going to put two switches in there to run the fan or the light or both. So I probably won't show any of that, but I'll come back when I get this mounted up here and we'll show you the end of it. Hooking the ductwork up and putting all the stuff outside back together. So I'll come back when I'm done with the electrical. We'll see you in about that. All right, well, we got the light in. Obviously, I've got it turned on. So there's a light. Fan turns on. So what I had to do, put a double gang remodel box in there, took the old one out, ran all the wires in, and ran a new 3-wire up from here to run the switches on. So that's in. So now gotta go outside and we'll cut the hole, put the vent in, and get that all connected. So we'll be back with that in a minute.